With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. Now return coming from the 7. Woo. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
70 Lions, go!
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Miami.
The Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 8, Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79, trap 60, trap 60. Check up.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Go! 18, 19, Tiger, 19. Hook.
Back to the air one more time. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. Forced out left. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
It is third and long. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
70 range. Let's go. 60 Eagles. Right here. Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 check up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. Max Melton there to get him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Second down, they need 7.
Hawks, 70, Hawks, 60 Maverick, 60, Chap 60, Chap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Lion.
He'll drop to throw. ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10.
One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is...
And he will score! Touchdown, Bills.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On the return, Malik Washington. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Mustang like Cowboy.
Hill brought in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. motion, it's Waddle.
19 Lion. Warrior 17.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That caught by Davis. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lion.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane, touchdown Dolphins. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards. Play action. It's Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll look to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Waller. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Well run with Achane. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They're going to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. 17 yards on that play. First down, Miami.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete.
The first down pass. Complete to number 80. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, one half in the books.
18-yard
Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Allen on third down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get about 2. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Third and 2. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Bills bringing on the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25.
The Bills
Decent
take
field
over
position
1st and 10
to start this drive.
at their own 26-yard line.
Look out!
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Now at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Another Bills.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down at the 20-yard line.
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
70 Timberwolf.
Leary to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
18 Rattler.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. York now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Take it to the house. Shag!
Now a give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a run going left, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, here is Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Alert! What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. This is Carter 2. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Hold the ready. Count to 6. Let's go now. Warriors. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Head up. This is right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. This one caught before. And he'll take it on in. Malik Washington. Touchdowns, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season. York, good on the extra point. The Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They'll run the toss with Cook. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Whoa, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Bills 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Panther 11, Panther. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Lions 79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 cut back change. Check out.
On the give, it's right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Hurt, hurt. Set up. 70 Timberwolf.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
19 Lions. Come on. 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Quarterback is sacked.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Bills 27. Dave York to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Check back in. Check. Hey, tight. Gun. What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
At the 33-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. They'll stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
Look out.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Lots of space. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable.